Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, YAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Double honor to the pastors of the GREATMILLSTONE who are well. Third one say Shalom, YAHAWAH, Bakiyasha, Sharala, to you hope for life to push truth amongst the earth. But yeah, basically, it's another day, I'm just gonna go on basically just on a topic of don't focus on this place and what's going on now, but pay attention to what's happening, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, because a lot of things are lining up. Everybody's starting to hate the war, you know what I'm saying, which is Babylon the Great, you know what I'm saying. They're starting to see these Edomites for who they are, and things are kind of falling into place, man. See what I'm saying? So I just got to remember that the truth is more like a puzzle than a painting, so to speak, wherein it doesn't show you everything outright, but everything starts to become more clear the more pieces fall in place, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it, man. So let's see, man. So let's just read this. I'm already here. I'm gonna just get it. So I'm gonna get verse 3. It says, John 14:3. It says, I'm sorry, 2. It says, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you I go to prepare a place for you, man. So yeah, the Lord said He wants to go prepare a place. So don't ever think that that the Most High is not putting in work or doing what he said He was gonna do, because he's just simply preparing a place, man. You know what I'm saying? He's getting ready. He's preparing a place. He's setting up the wedding, man, so to speak, man. So once everything's been perfected, then he'll issue it in, man. See what I'm saying? So it's not simply because he has the power to destroy this place within 1 hour. I mean, within a second, anytime he wants, man. So it's not that the Most High YAHAWASHI is trying to think of a way to destroy this place, man. It's just that he's trying to give you time for mercy, and two, he's preparing another place, man. So I'm saying he's preparing something, and something good too, by the way, man. He's setting something up, and preparing to issue in the new thing. So that's why not to say that it's even been that long, because it's been about like a day, but speaking on, I mean, a couple of days, but speaking on this truth, man, it's not that the Most High is taking too long to destroy this place, man. You know what I'm saying? He can do it whenever he wants. It's just that he's really taking his time to make something special, man. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know why. And then it says verse 3. It says, "If I go to and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also." It says, "And whither I go, you know, and the way you know," man. So the Most High, he's basically created the whole universe. So obviously, he's saying that everywhere in the universe you'll be able to know how to get there, and that he's going to give you the map to do it, man. See what I'm saying? So that's what's prepared, man. So he's been putting in a lot of work. Likewise, just keep that in mind, that everything's still in effect. You haven't been forgotten, and the things that are supposed to happen are going to happen, man. So just it says, let me get a scripture for you. And really, I'm just getting things that most of y'all can already know, but let's get it. I always slaughter this word. Here goes. Habakkuk 2, in verse 1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved," man. See what I'm saying? Get that word reproved. Let's see. So let me get this real quick. Let's get that word reproved. Reproved in the Strong's is Hebrew. H for Hebrew, it says H3198. It says chastisement, figuratively by words, correction, refutation, proof. So basically, to break it down, man. So right now you're being corrected, you're being reproved, you're being made tried as gold in the fire, man. See what I'm saying? So you're not perfected yet, man. So you're being chastised, you're being corrected. For being like a child learning how to walk, or a child learning something. It's like, don't do that, don't do that. You know, like every step you gotta make sure that they don't peer off anywhere, man. See what I'm saying? So it's a very detailed, and this whole scenario is very tricky, man. But you gotta understand that we're children, man. So the Most High is an extreme power, man. So like an extreme power would do, you gotta realize that it's only been a day or even a few days. You know what I'm saying? In reality, even though we think it's been thousands of years, just because we're young, man. We're very young. We haven't lived very long, so in our eyes, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Our spirits are old, but this flesh hasn't been very long, so things seem to be a lot longer than what they are, man. Just like an infant who hasn't had much time on this earth, when he's in timeout, if you're ever a kid and you were in a timeout, I felt like you were there for like days or years, man. But now if you're an adult, somebody says go stand on the corner for 5 minutes, you wouldn't even know you were there for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't care. It's not the end of the world, man. Because why? Because as time goes on, and the older you get, the faster time flies, man. That's just how it works, man. So likewise, the more you experience, the faster time flies, man. It's like to say, like, if our life were a vapor and we only experience the summer season, man, then to us, summer is everything. But to someone that's older, that's lived for an entire year, you see 4 seasons. So we're not seasoned yet, so to speak, man. Now, put it in terms of the Most High, who's been around for obviously since the beginning, man. And, like we're older spirits, but because we're here learning this lesson, of course, we don't have that information just yet, because it's not imperative to the context of what we need to learn, or the lesson that we're trying to learn here, man. So you see what I'm saying? So chastisement, meaning that, so let's put it back in terms, man, that the Most High is literally raising you up to be a man in a day, man. Now imagine raising a kid, an infant to a man in one day, man. See what I'm saying? Now that's something that only the Most High can do, man. And that's what's happening with the elect, man. See what I'm saying? He's raising you to be a man in a day, man. So you just gotta work with it, man. You gotta work with it, and really, he's working with you, because I mean, he can raise up whoever he wants, man. But he's growing it from scratch, man. See what I'm saying? It's a garden, man. Now, he could have easily just uprooted or put a whole tree there, you know what I'm saying? But he decided he wanted to grow it, man. So he's growing you from the roots into a man, man. He's growing your spirit to be a man. So from H3198, it says chastisement figuratively by words, correction, refutation. 6 says evident, even in defense, argument, chastisement, correction, reasoning, reproof, often reproved, man. Punishment, chastisement, argument, reproof. So anyway, let's just go back to it, man. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me, Habakkuk 2 and verse 1 says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved, man. See what I'm saying? It says, and the Lord answered me and said, so who spoke to him? It says, the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it, man. So there you go, man. So write the vision and make it plain upon tables. Why? Because the Most High is raising us up to be a man, and likewise, you gotta take what he's teaching you at the same time that you learn to be a man, and help feed the lamb, so to speak, man. See what I'm saying? So you got to make it plain for them so that they can actually eat it, man. You got to break it down, so to speak. You got to break down the meat. See what I'm saying? Because you can't just eat the meat, man. You got to get the milk and then the meat. So when it comes time to get to be teaching the meat, the milk is a little bit easier. You don't necessarily have to break it down. That's why it's described as milk, right? Because it's fluid. You just drink it, man. It's something that you just give to somebody. It's plain. They can understand it. It's not hard to get. You know what I'm saying? They understand that when they read it, that's what it is, man. See what I'm saying? Now the meat, the meat is different. Why is the meat different? Because when an elect member who receive, you got to remember, you receive this information from an angel who probably sent it as a message from YAHAWASHI, because he believed that you are we able to discern it? Are we ready to be able to discern that information, right? Because you've been reproved or corrected. Now, why is it described as meat, man? Because when you're feeding it to somebody that needs to get it, it's going to be a little bit harder to take in, a little bit harder to digest, man. So what does it say? It says, make it plain upon tables, man. See, it says upon tables, man. So it's meat, man. So make it plain upon tables like a meal, man, that he may run that readeth it, man. So, of course, likewise, books upon tables. But anyway, make it plain upon tables, man. See what I'm saying? So take it as food, man. See what I'm saying? So make it plain upon tables. So you need to break it down, man. You got to break down the meat because these are children, man. So like a bird, or mama bird or any type of animal in the wild, what they'll do is when they get meat, they'll either tear it apart or they'll break it down to make it easier for their kid, the lamb, to be able to digest it, man. See what I'm saying? So that's what we need to do, man. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, man, and not lie, man. So there you go, man. So all we need to do is make sure that people understand that what we're saying is what we're saying, and then we can just leave it at that, man. See what I'm saying? Now, of course, through time is going to eventually come to fruition. So that's all we got to do is explain that, man. See what I'm saying? It says, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, man. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, man, because it will surely come and it will not tarry, man. So that's all we need to do. We just got to wait, man. See what I'm saying?